Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into the world of horror, but not just the fictional kind. We're talking about clowns. Specifically, two of the most infamous clowns in history, Pennywise from Stephen King's It, and Pogo the Clown, the alter ego of the serial killer John Wayne Gacy. We're going to explore a chilling question. Why is the real-life clown often far more terrifying than the supernatural monster? Let's start with Pennywise. This character is the embodiment of cosmic horror. It's an ancient, shape-shifting entity from another dimension that preys on the children of Derry, Maine, every 27 years. Pennywise can become your worst fear, whether it's a leper, a giant spider, or the classic dancing clown. Its goal is to terrorize and consume. The horror of Pennywise lies in its supernatural abilities and its deep, psychological understanding of fear. It's a monster from a storybook, a boogeyman that represents the unknowable evils of the universe. The Losers Club fights it with the power of friendship, memory, and belief. It's a classic battle of good versus evil, light versus darkness, and while it's undeniably terrifying, there is a certain comfort in knowing that Pennywise is confined to the pages of a book or the screen of a movie. It's fiction. Now, let's turn our attention to Pogo the Clown. On the surface, Pogo was the complete opposite of Pennywise. John Wayne Gacy, the man behind the makeup, created Pogo to entertain children at parties and charity events. He was a pillar of his community, a successful businessman, a friendly neighbor. He shook hands with politicians, organized parades, and was known for his outgoing, larger-than-life personality. People liked him, they trusted him, and that is precisely where the true horror begins. Unlike Pennywise, whose evil is obvious and monstrous, Gacy's evil was hidden in plain sight, concealed behind a mask of normalcy and a painted smile. He didn't need supernatural powers to lure his victims. He used charm, trust, and the authority he had built up in his community. He preyed on the vulnerability of young men and boys, offering them work or a place to stay, only to subject them to unspeakable acts. The horror of John Wayne Gacy isn't about what he could become. It's about what he was a human being. This is the core difference that makes Gacy so profoundly unsettling. Pennywise is an external threat, a monster from out there. Gacy was an internal threat, a monster from in here, living among us. His story shatters our sense of security. It forces us to confront the terrifying possibility that the people we know, the friendly faces in our neighborhoods, could be capable of incredible evil. The evil isn't an alien entity, it's a human potential. The discovery of Gacy's crimes was a national trauma. The crawl space beneath his seemingly ordinary suburban home was a real-life house of horrors, containing the remains of dozens of his victims. The contrast between his public persona as Pogo the Clown and the brutal reality of his secret life was shocking. It permanently corrupted the image of the friendly, happy clown, transforming it into a symbol of predatory deception. Before Gacy, clowns were mostly for kids' parties. After Gacy, the evil clown trope exploded in popular culture. He single-handedly fueled a generation's coulrophobia, the fear of clowns. So when we compare the two, we see two different kinds of fear. The fear of Pennywise is the fear of the unknown, the supernatural. It's a fantastical fear that we can compartmentalize. We can tell ourselves, it's just a story. But the fear of John Wayne Gacy is the fear of the known, the human. It's the chilling realization that monsters are real, and they don't always have fangs or claws. Sometimes, they wear a suit and tie. Sometimes, they're the person everyone in town loves. And sometimes, they wear a clown costume. Stephen King himself has commented on this phenomenon. He wrote it before Gacy's crimes came to light, tapping into a pre-existing childhood fear of clowns. But Gacy's real-life atrocities made that fear concrete. Gacy proved that the scariest monsters are the ones that walk among us. He didn't need to shapeshift into our worst fears because he was our worst fear, a predator disguised as a friend. Ultimately, Pennywise scares us because he represents the abstract evil of the universe. We're afraid of what he might do. John Wayne Gacy terrifies us because he represents the concrete evil of humanity. We're horrified by what he did. The horror of Pennywise is that a monster might pretend to be a man. The horror of Gacy is that a man was the monster. And it's a truth far more difficult to escape, because you can't just close the book on reality. That's all for today's deep dive. It's a heavy topic, but an important one for understanding the roots of our fears. What do you think? Which clown do you find more frightening and why? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this exploration interesting, please give this video a like and subscribe for more content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.